Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching The Haunting of Hill House, Season 1, Episode 9. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, would like to get early access to my reactions, would like to watch the full reactions over my Patreon, links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
You dozed off, huh?
I guess I did.
I'll help you carry them up.
No. I'll take this while I can get it. Pretty soon they won't be caught dead like this.
Oh, they'll go full Theo on you. You can't prevent it.
Well, you know, that one. She would never, not even when she was little. I wish I could just freeze them. Keep them just like this forever.
Your arm's asleep?
No,
You guys coming?
Yeah.
Did she like black out or something?
Slept through most of it too, but it gave me the strangest dreams.
I actually like them. They relax me. My daughter, though, is terrified of them. I hope she moves past that.
I guess it's all about how we feel when we're young. When I was 12, my dad died unexpectedly.
I'm sorry.
Me too. One day he was there, the next day he wasn't, and I didn't really know how to handle it. A couple days after the funeral, my mom left me at home with my little sister, and I was sitting in the living room in my dad's recliner. Always made me feel so small, sitting there. And suddenly, it bubbled up, and I felt it all, finally. I started bawling. This dam just broke. And right then, I heard these taps on the window, but it got violent. I thought it had to be hail. So I cried harder. The hail came harder too. Now this sounded like rocks, like actual stones. One of the windows in my sister's room broke, and Janet shrieking, and I ran in there, and I could see it. It was rocks. I saw the stone that broke the window too, right there on the carpet. It's about this big. And my mom came running in, and she was bleeding from her scalp. I remember that just from running up the driveway. She got hit, and she grabbed me and Janet, and she held on to us, and we rode it out. And as suddenly as it started, it just stopped. It's happened before, you know. Harrisonville, Ohio, 1901. It rained small stones over a whole town. And then once in Sicily, but that was because of Mount Etna. It spewed out pumice stone that fell on Sicily.
It happens in Revelations as well.
It does, doesn't it? The world didn't end, but I always kind of thought, I thought it was my fault. It was me. When Daddy died, I made it rain rocks.
It's not crazy to assume that. I mean, this kind of sounded like
when
it.
you're a kid. It's only as you grow up that they start to sound crazy.
What was it you said to me before? There are more things in heaven and earth.
Horatio. And is dreamt of in your philosophy.
So is this all going to be like a flashback of what happened to her? Because it seems to be focusing on the mom in this episode. Which would make sense. I've been waiting for it. I mean, there's one more episode after this, but I think that's going to be like everybody coming together at the house.
Come on, not now.
Since that's where they were all headed in the previous episode. Having her migraine.
I said no, Luke. Please.
Clockworker again.
In here?
You're not taking my stuff for your imaginary friend.
She's not imaginary.
Please, don't shout.
Abigail's real, but her clothes aren't as cool as
Ghost!
yours.
I saw a ghost.
They look cool.
It was off on the side. You see
I
the
thought
face
she'd like new
all the way in the
clothes,
top
and you have
left
so
corner.
many.
Is she really going to the red room? I know the door's not red, but maybe. Premonition? That's Shirley's morgue. And there's no. Hi, Nellie. They do that? Why are their mouths shut?
Mommy! Mommy!
That was really vivid. Premonition, I guess. A premonition, I don't know. I mean, we know part of that's true. We don't know what happened to Luke yet. He was being grabbed by Poppy the last time we saw him.
It was the twins. I know it. I mean, they were adults, so I didn't recognize them right away, but the more I looked, the more I knew.
What a horrible dream.
I don't really think
I
it was a
clearly
dream.
dozed off while you were reading.
It was a terrible dream.
Hi, Poppy. Oh my gosh, she's over her. What's she doing?
Well, come on. Shake a leg. I love what you did with the room. It was a dressing room for me, then a nursery.
I'm dreaming, aren't I?
Of course you are. I'm a dream, and so are you, and so are we. You are a looker, aren't you? A real tomato Willie's gonna just love you. Just beat, aren't you? You want to talk about it?
I'm not sure that I do.
You try and keep them safe. All you can do, really, but it's hard, isn't it? And you can't keep them safe forever, can you? Losing a child, do you think there's a thing worse than that?
No.
I dreamed I lost my little girl once. I dreamed she was choking on her own body for no reason. Just trying for air like the room was underwater and shaking like she was in the hot squat. And I dreamed I held her little hand and sat at her side. And it took days, weeks. It took weeks for her to quit gulping that watery air, quit gaping at me like a fish on the beach. But finally she did. And she went stiff, and one of her eyes turned red as blood, and she'd shake. She'd shake so bad the bed would shake, and when she started shaking, it went fast. She dangled. She died. I once dreamed his little legs stopped working. It just stopped one day, and he couldn't walk, and he couldn't stand, and he couldn't speak, and then he couldn't do anything but cry and bang on the walls. Just bang, 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 bang. And he couldn't even see. In the end, he couldn't see me there with him. And then he stopped banging. He stopped crying. Stopped it all once he died. I held him so long that he went cold in my arms. But that was just a dream. Just a dream. The worst dream. The screaming Mimi. But then I woke up, and they were safe in their beds.
Perfect, aren't they?
Poppy ain't looking so pretty anymore. Oh, no, never mind. You're back again.
They're the elephant's eyebrows. And I bet you'd do anything for them. Ain't that so? So what if they was having a dream? I mean bad ones. I mean positively screaming Meemies. The worst of the worst. I mean a dream so mean. So scary. A dream about sick and sad and disease and rot and loss and darkness. If they were stuck in that dream, you'd wake them. Of course. And keep them safe. No more bad dreams, no more screaming Meemies. You'd wake them up and you'd keep them just perfect. 'Cause I got a secret way to wake them up. A way to keep them safe.
What is it?
Okay, so this one shoots on Hugh, right?
Liv.
The screwdriver.
Hugh? I'm so sorry. I don't even know.
What's going on with you?
Nothing.
You're holding a fucking screwdriver to my throat.
No, I wasn't. I was just snuck up on me all of a sudden. But I'll sort it out.
What if I dream that you kill us?
What?
What if I dream that you sent us away into the dark and we get hurt? Really hurt. You send us away out into the dark and my heart breaks right in half and I can't feel anything happy for weeks and months and years until I can't stand it anymore and I have to die. And what if I'm so sad and scared of the dark out there?
I'm thinking she's
that I
dreaming.
put poison in me. I poisoned myself for years and years until my blood turns into poison, my body breaks down. Until I'm on a silver table with my jaw wired shut and Luke is dead and cold on the floor with a needle in his arm. And it was you that killed us because you sent us out there in the night, in the dark.
Sorry, that's just what
What did you say?
Mrs. Dudley says.
I would never.
Would you
This is
wake us
when
up?
Stephen came in and
from a
saw her
dream like
talking to
that?
herself,
Of
right?
course. Of course you're safe with me.
Mom?